No,
That one on.
I don't know. Maybe.
We don't even know what to do. I'm wore out from watching Christine already.
I know.
Hopefully everybody's got through the commercial.
Please lay out the tea.
We're talking.
What kind of tea is she drinking?
We're loving it. I mean, there's no better night than Thursday night, y'all. Like,
yeah,
we get to do a Homestead Hangout, and it doesn't matter what the weather's like outside, what's going on. Like, it's just an exciting day. So you got to carry that kind of energy.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
So welcome in, everybody. We're so glad that y'all have tuned in for us tonight. And
I swear I muted it. Sorry.
No, she didn't.
I did. I muted it. I just didn't turn the volume down.
Then you didn't mute it.
Yes, kind of, sort of.
Oh, buttons are hard, y'all. Buttons are hard.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. Welcome.
Yeah, so we see Xander made it in. He slid right in first there.
He's getting quite the reputation for being number one. Mm-hmm.
So Pam B, hello.
Hi, Pam.
And there's Nope Ace.
Hello.
And Joe Cool made it in. Good evening to you, Joe. There's Jerry and Susan at Butler Family Farms. Hey.
They said they're ready.
And Petrus.
Yeah.
Petrus.
I think Petrus. I don't know. I think.
Well, hopefully you're not offended either way we go with it. We love having you in and seeing your comments.
Thank you.
And there's our lovely Simply Jan.
No, I know. I got to start to tell about her.
Say hi to the boss for us.
Yeah.
And there's River Rat Homestead.
Well, hello.
Well, welcome. In. We didn't recognize your name yet, so we're glad that you came in. And sure we'll be getting to know you.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And Cornish Family Homestead.
Hello.
All right, let's see.
Gabby.
Oh, Gabby made it in. So Gabrielle
our daughter
White.
Gabby.
That's our youngest, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
First Thursday in forever. So excited to be able to watch again.
We're excited. Night off work. I know.
Yeah.
I'm so hopefully,
hi Punky, we love you.
Hi Punky.
And yeah, she normally works in the evenings, y'all, so she doesn't get to come watch. So we're super excited about that.
Yeah.
And Michigan Life above the 45th.
Woo-woo.
Oh yeah.
My nephew Sizzle.
They are doing amazing, y'all, and I'm pretty sure most of you, but if some of you have not seen or heard of them yet, go check them out.
Leaps and bounds.
They're hitting some big milestones over there, guys. So let's see. Betty Harper.
Ooh,
hello.
hi, Betty.
And there's Eric and Missy at Tilted K.
Hi, guys.
And I hear they're probably doing the same thing they just were over at Johnny and Christine's, and they're watching us on a great big old television.
They're probably loving that warm.
That's got to be scary. There's Kelly, a rebel at heart.
Hi, sweetheart.
And hopefully you're keeping Sean in line over there.
Petra's Embroidery Creations. Hello.
Oh, we got Mickey. Oh,
yeah,
man.
Building with Keith and Mickey.
She got on here before Keith.
We got a double date. We're working on planning. Yeah, we need a date night. We have date days, but we need a date night. Yeah, for sure.
There's a fella I might have seen today.
Maybe Mr. Bob T.
Mr. Bob T.
And Donna.
I got a good story about that, y'all. We'll tell you here in a minute. But glad you made it in on time there, Bob. And make sure to tell Miss Donna we said hello. Huh?
Yeah.
And Derek Fowler.
Hey.
Welcome in.
So awesome when you can have a face with a name now, you know?
Yeah,
Derek's been doing lives and
doing some lives. I think what we caught his live yesterday. We were still working on a house and
yeah, I had my Pandora channel streaming on our Bluetooth speaker because we were just doing time lapse because we were trying to get so much done. And I'm like, oh, shoot, Derek's on. So I scrolled down and then, so it went through the Bluetooth speaker in the whole house. So it was kind of cool.
It was nice because I was working in a spot I couldn't really watch, but it was nice to listen. Yep. So we got Ginger and Joey over Not For Nothing Homestead. The Gillum set. Them Gillum folks, they're pretty nice. I mean, we're going to try to maintain that energy. Like Christine
She's off the charts.
Whew.
Yeah. Love that girl.
We're loving it. Christine, we love you, and we hope
What a
you're
way
in
to
here
start it
already.
off.
But
Yep.
yes, that's what we love, is coming out with our family of the Homestead Homies and the Homestead Hangout.
Yep.
And being able to do nights like tonight. So that is awesome.
Super cool.
And there's Tamara and David at Heartland HQ.
Hi, guys.
And all right. Oh,
not your daddy.
There's Daryl.
We got Daryl in the house.
We got to say hi to Jackie over there too. And
hi. Cheers. He says he needs a beer.
He needs a beer. Well, hopefully he's over there enjoying that nice solid floor that's not like a trampoline. And there's Miss Cora Phelps. Hello.
Hi, Cora. How are you?
And Joseph Compton.
Hey, Joseph.
Rainy and cool in Kansas. Warm hearts in here.
It's rainy and cool here. I'm loving your post. It's like I'm getting to know you through what you're posting on your Facebook, your new one.
Boy.
And it's super cool. I'm loving that. So I appreciate that. Oh, it jumped. Did it jump?
It jumped a lot, y'all. Yes, and it's been raining here all day today too. So
yeah.
All right, guys, I'm gonna try to sort out some of these comments.
Virginia
I'm
Alexander,
sorry. Hi. There's Angie, our cabin in the woods.
Yep.
So I imagine Tony is in the house too. So hey, guys, there's Suburban Hillbilly.
Hello.
Mrs. Hardknack Farms.
Welcome.
And Nanny Tam. So glad that all of y'all are coming over from Gillum's.
Yeah,
Johnny and Christine are awesome. And yep, there's Sean. Canadian Family Life.
Hello. Lazy days ahead.
And there's Jesse and Lisa. Yep. And just so y'all know, they're Jesse and Lisa, that we ended up, I don't even remember how we got it. We ended up with a bottle of the vanilla.
Yes. And I use it in every recipe.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's amazing.
That stuff is off.
It was brought for my birthday.
Was that what it was?
Mm-hmm.
I know we got it somehow, some ways, and it's amazing stuff.
Oh yeah, for sure.
There is Rebecca touched by yarn. Oh no, she says hi to everyone. I'm resting tonight because I fell.
Oh no,
Rebecca.
You can't fall.
You can't be watching Ronald and.
I say that I fall all the time.
Now they're gonna have cane races and.
Yeah, that's me.
No,
for sure.
Yep, smash that thumbs up.
Thank
from
you,
Jamie's
Jamie.
Country Living.
We need to make her a mod. She's always in here helping us out.
And Molly, Pest Hunter's Best Catch. Hi, Molly.
Hello.
And
we got 83 in already. Wow. That's awesome, y'all. Yes.
So River Rat Homestead's asking Butler Family Farms. So I'm sure somebody's already been on this, but if not, drop a link for the Butler Family Farm if you're one of our wonderful mods. I'm sure you've already taken care of it, and I'm just way behind in chat. So
Joey Stewart, hello, welcome. Making it home. We got Laura and Angel.
There they are.
Woohoo! My girl over there.
And then they're doing so much. And guys, we won't spill too many beans, but Tara put this challenge out there, and we're going to get started on it soon.
Tomorrow's December 1st.
You might want to keep an eye out on this Making It Home, because we hear that the Chicken Coop 2023 Christmas decoration challenge. Yeah. I don't know. We came up with a name the other night, and I wrote it down, and now I got to find where I wrote it down. But yeah.
We're gonna be decorating the chicken coop. We'll be doing shorts, and we'll be calling out everyone else. So get your decorations ready and get your chickens ready. Happy chickens means extra eggs.
Punky is pointing and saying Papa and waved when y'all waved. So I got a Papa. Love you, Punky. And
Nana. Say Nana, Punky.
So, Suburban Hillbilly says, pass the wine, please, or I'll have to break out the tequila.
Woo woo. Cheers.
So, and Bob Teague says, yes, Jason can do a great job in record time.
Right? So, I was like looking forward to a nap. I was looking forward to a little bit of time alone, and in they rolled.
So, if you guys don't know, like Bob Teague, Bob and Donna, they live close to us. And Bob had offered, we hang out with them as much as we possibly can. And Bob had offered, he said, hey, I've got a garage. If you ever needed to do some work, come on over. Well, today was raining. And Jenna's getting ready to take a trip up north to go back and visit some friends and stuff.
She didn't get a chance to say goodbye to a lot of her friends because her move was so swift. So she's going back for a couple days. And yeah.
So she was a little worried about her brakes. She's like, Dad, will you look at my brakes? I haven't, they're the same brakes since I bought the car. And they squeak. And I'm like, well, they're going to squeak with the weather, with this, with that. And so I said, all right, fine. Order your brake pads. I'll put new brakes on it. So I got with Bob and I said, Bob, I need to call in that favor. I need to use your garage. It's rainy, wet. I don't have a floor jack because there's certain tools that I'm refusing to buy right now because I don't have a shop to keep them protected. So I get over to Bob's. We get pulled in the garage. I get the car jacked up. I pull it off. Her brakes are almost brand new, y'all. Like there was nothing wrong with them. So
Jenna
I put the front
on it. She is on everything.
I put the front tire back on and I'm like, all right, let me check the back. Maybe someone changed the fronts and didn't change the. They were more than 50% on the pads too. So I was done and messaged Bob and was like, hey, I'm done. Thanks for the use of the garage. We're out of here. And he's like, but you were.
It was like not
you
long
just got
ago.
here. And I was like, yeah, but we're done because there was nothing to do. I pulled them off, looked at them. All right, they're good. Put them back on. And then, I came home and she's like, oh, I'm in a nap. I'm going to do this. And we walk in and there was almost a look of defeat and like depression of, but I wanted a nap. And I told her to take a nap. But
I did want a nap because I had another wisdom tooth pulled.
We had a supply run.
No, 2 days ago.
2 days ago.
Yeah. And I'm a sissy when it comes to mouth pain. So I was looking forward to chilling on whatever binge watching I'm going to watch and just taking a nap. Because we've been busting butt on the tiny house, which we'll get into literally every single day.
Yeah.
So I was a little disappointed when they rolled back in. I'm
but
like, I wanted a nap.
It was a record time brake job because it didn't, which, I mean, with her car, it's pretty simple. They're 4-wheel discs, and it was going to be pretty quick anyway. So,
yeah.
Hello, Miss Charlene Grady.
Hi, Charlene.
And River at Homestead said they've been following, just hard to catch the lives. Okay.
Hey, that's awesome.
We love it anyways. We're glad that anybody can make it in. And there is Christine at Mrs. Gillum Farms.
Hi, sweetheart.
And
hey, whenever you're ready to take that trip and come on over, I've got tons of thrift shops set up for us. And y'all, thrift. I can't express how grateful I am that we love thrifting because we were starting to add up some of our bathroom purchases for doing the whole bathroom. Y'all, it's like probably under $200. It's crazy. I'm talking the shower, like everything. So we're just so grateful for that. And we got another little deal today. So that'll be coming up in the next video. But girl, I'm ready to thrift. I'm always ready to thrift. So whenever you can make it, I got you, girl.
Say hi to Joe. Fix it for you. He did come in. We always know Joe's there. He's always doing an amazing job dropping everybody's links for us.
Yep. And thank you.
Margaret Wessels. Hello from Virginia.
Hello.
And Joseph O'Brien, Tampa Bay. Hey.
Wow, Tampa Bay.
Hopefully weather's a little bit better down on the bay.
Rainy here. Yeah.
There. Who am I going through?
Man and his dog. And what kind of dog?
Man and his dog. That little one. It's Ed.
Oh, that's Ed. See, he didn't keep me filled in on anything.
We're glad you made it in, Ed.
Hi.
And
Susan Spencer. Hi, guys.
Well, hi, Susan and Scott. So glad to see you guys.
Such awesome people. I love them to death. They're just amazing.
Oh, we got kisses through the phone from Punky. Awesome. And
hi, Oakland. Say Nina.
Melinda Dobson.
Hello, Melinda.
All right. So
did we get through the majority?
I don't know.
Hope we didn't.
Y'all are rocking this chat and we're loving it. I just need to find
a
much gooder way of doing it. And I know there's ways of going through it, but you know, for us, it's really personal that y'all come in here and watch us take the time out. So we want to give you some recognition, and if there's good questions or comments or something, we want to point them out. And
for sure.
Heather Langstrom says hello.
Hello. Hello.
There's Nope Ace. What's
Hi.
up? Howdy, y'all. And
so I think one of the biggest questions that we've been getting here of late, pretty much daily, I get a message or a comment or something is, when are we moving in? Oh, guys, we're so close.
Yeah, absolutely.
We are so close. I mean, technically, we could move in, but we're trying to be very adamant that we're not going to move in until it's complete, because we've lived in construction before and we don't want to do it again.
Once you're living in construction, it stops or it slows down a lot, because
you're just like,
even now we found, like, we have a few things that are in the house and it's like, man, you know, I resulted. Oh, man, here comes the word problem.
Words are hard.
I resolve. I don't know.
Go with your second thought. Never mind. Anyway,
that means I have more than close.
One. We're getting close, y'all.
I went down to cutting drywall by hand. Anyways, I don't know. There was another fancy word for that, and I don't know what it was. But because I like to use the zip tool to cut everything out, and it looks like booger snot.
Not everything. Yeah, he left me quite a challenge to mud and tape, to the point where I had to look at an alternative topical finish. I don't want to give too much beans away for Saturday's video, but the drywall in the bathroom is coming along. It's a challenge. It's way different when you're hanging it versus having to finish it. I love my husband dearly, but it's a challenge. So I'm doing the best that I can, and I think I'm going to make it work. So once we get the drywall done, then we're still waiting on our flooring, and I'll circle back to the flooring. So the flooring, originally I had wanted just the plank floors, just go by pine, one by, and I wanted to put that down. I bought the black nails. I wanted all that. And the more we thought about it, the more I'm like, as things, you know, I'm talking about the gaps, because I didn't even want tongue and groove. I wanted very primitive, but the more we thought about it, the more we're like, okay, well, let's save the primitive for Walden, which will be our cabin down by the creek. And it just made more sense for us to go with pre-engineered flooring. So then that led us down the road of, okay, what can I choose? Of course, he leaves it all up to me, you know.
But I don't do design choices, y'all. I don't choose paint because there's more colors than the standard red, blue, yellow, green. And there's evidently 15 versions minimum of every shade. And no.
It all makes a difference. And countless stores, countless flooring. I had flooring laid out on the floor in the flooring shops, side by side, doing comparisons. I think I finally found something.
A flooring shop? No, we laid it out in the aisleway of Lowe's.
I know, we did.
You act like it was a place that you normally would take pieces of flooring and lay on the floor. No, we blocked a whole aisleway so she could walk amongst it and see what it felt like.
I wanted it to still fit the feel of the tiny house. And I think through long and hard searches, we did finally come across, and it's actually a waterproof laminate, which I swore I wouldn't do laminate, but here we are. A waterproof laminate that is very, very close to the original bunk of pine that we bought, that we did the kitchen ceiling in. So we're hoping that I like it, because if
not, it's in. So you're stuck.
Well, if I don't like it, then it'll just come out and we'll put it in another cabin. But that's kind of what we just.
I don't know what's wrong with her, y'all. All right, let me say some hellos here, because you lost your marbles. So there's Mr. and Mrs. Walter Job Jr. Oh, wow. Nice.
I did. I spilled my wine on myself.
You need a bib?
I do.
And oh man,
I'm not even sure how I did that.
And I seen there's Lori Larkin in here and Glenda Bendel. Not sure if we said hello already. And there's Bill, Alaska Last Frontier Homestead. Rachel at Back to Good. Glad you could make it in. And I don't know how you did it. And so there's Gary and Mary at Junk to Gems.
Hey guys.
So yeah, when good brakes make grind the edges off the pads, it will stop that. Yeah, Gary, I looked at it and honestly, it was one of those just I probably could have sanded the rotors down a little bit, and
she's leaving.
I think her squeaking is more of because she is very easy on her brakes, and I think it's just more weather related. Like they'll sit in moisture and stuff like that. So
yeah, she's just usually on it, and I'm already like freaking out and having anxiety over her journey. Yeah, it's gonna be rough because she's gonna be
rough. It's just rough. Fine.
She's gonna be leaving to go up north for 4 days and then coming back, and then but on a good note, one of her girlfriends is coming back with her for a 3-day visit here on the ridge, and Lexi was actually an aide for me when I was a nurse. And now she is a nurse, but she's coming down and she's going to be visiting the ridge with Jenna. So we're really excited about that. But yeah, I get nervous, Nelly, and
about everything.
Yeah.
So let's say hi to Patty Price.
Hello, Patty.
Welcome in. And Digging Alaska.
Digging Alaska, that's a new one.
I think
yeah,
that might be the first time I've seen him come in. So T McD said howdy y'all, and dang it, cooking can wait. Well, don't go hungry on our account, T, but we appreciate it.
I really wore a lot of that wine, and I haven't
Cuddly
even had much.
Texan.
Hello.
Well, you don't need much if you're gonna pour it down the front.
I'm a lightweight. I really truly am. Yeah, it's my Saturday, y'all. It's my Saturday.
Yeah, and oh man, so Bob, I'll spill beans for you. Seems well, you don't put anything out on channel anyway, so I'm gonna spill beans, but y'all, and I'll try to get some video, because I'll be getting back over to Bob and Donna Teagues here soon, because I was hoping that while we were doing the brake job that should have taken longer, but didn't. That Bob was gonna get a pretty cool delivery, and Bob got a new car.
Amazon.
Yeah, and it is a pretty sweet car. We've seen the pictures of it, and Bob, I guess throw details if you want to on what the car is exactly, because I don't remember other than it's awesome, and I can't wait to go check it out, and that's going to happen here real soon. And hopefully we can throw it on a video and get y'all to see it, because yeah, it's pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet. Red 81 Camaro made it in.
Hello.
And all right, so trying to scroll, guys.
I'm gonna have to like rewind the video and find out how I spilled my wine, because I honestly have no idea how I spilled my wine. Y'all.
Yeah. So Lauren at Making a Home said the bathroom was the one place where we splurged, still snagged some great deals.
Oh yeah, I can't even say we splurged. We just snagged some great deals. Like there's nothing really. Well, the only thing I splurged on in the bathroom was the faucet, clearly, because I wanted the faucet to come out of the wall. I didn't want a vanity mounted faucet. So I wanted it really rustic. I wanted it really pioneer, European. I don't know. I don't even know if European is the right. I just wanted an old world.
Well, the good thing about like there is nothing, and that's kind of how we talked about it today, was there's nothing in our house that's cookie cutter.
No.
And that's one of the things that we've always been like adamant about, was we don't want to live in a subdivision. We don't want, to be an apartment. We don't want cookie cutter. We don't want what everybody is doing. And, it's finally like this being our home, and the intentions of a forever home is we get to do things however and whichever way we want to do them, because it's going to be ours. We don't need to worry about, like we did with our home up north, of we have to remodel it to where
we know it's a flip.
Somebody else is going to enjoy it too, or it's going to be a flip or whatever. So that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And I got to make a couple comments here. So Jana mentioned, I'd seen the comment earlier, but I lost it in the thing, was you and Christine aren't allowed to go thrifting without Jan.
Come on over, girl.
And
come on over.
Jan says they're going to come stay in the tiny house again before we move in.
No, I can't take any more mud on the wall. I don't know what y'all were doing, but I'm happy for you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Looks like Gary at Junk to Gems is going to have to go back to Darrow's and Not Your Daddy's because he did a crappy job and he's got to go fix it. If anybody believes that. Yeah.
Really? No. Yeah. So
if y'all haven't seen, go check out Junk to Gems Homestead because he's got their last 2 or 3 videos, I think, that they put out are about the work that they had to do and what they started with and what he ended up with over at his house. And
and so like with Jenna leaving to go up north, I've got that nervousness, and then he's going to be taking off.
Gabby's blowing up my phone
for about a week.
Punky must be doing a bunch of stuff.
He's going to be taking off to go to Florida to help Junk to Gems move to Arkansas. So, y'all reach out. I hope I'm going to be okay because Nervous Nelly over here is really struggling with all the people on the road. So, I love you.
I love you too.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So, there it is. So, Brandon, Tennessee Fish Keepers. Go Blue, buddy. I think he's moved on from the football season now because, well, he's not a Go Blue fan.
That was rough. Having Ohio State and Michigan.
We appreciate you being here. And then hello to Charlie. I've seen something. Kelly Harris.
Yeah. Just messages.
Okay, so Kelly Harris is asking. So, guys, we put out a post on our Facebook page because we have YouTube, but then we did a separate page on Facebook. Just to try to help manage kind of the channel stuff and what was channel, what was not channel related. And so she asked, saw on Facebook that you aren't going to receive Facebook messages anymore because of scammers. My question is, how can I send you the video of my Christmas video? So if you're already on our Facebook
video,
page,
I'm gonna look at that.
Yeah.
It's the ones where, hi, how you doing?
Yeah.
And then so you're like, I don't want to offend anybody, so I'm like, I'm fine. How are you? And then you go through like 3 or 4 different comments before they're like, oh, have you heard about the DHSS funds that they'll give you for free? I got $200,000. Can I share the information with you? And you're like, oh, really?
Yeah. So
and so it's become like I'll spend a lot of time. One, because I want to be there for our subscribers. Like, I love the White Rock Nation. I appreciate you. I love you. I validate you. And so I will put in time responding to these messages. And turns out they're all scams. Every single one, not every single one. But so it's like, I have to say, okay, enough is enough. And I can tell usually within the first 4 to 5 messages that they don't know anything about our channel. And I had one guy today asking me if I'm single. And I was like, no, my husband and I manage our channel together. And he was just like, F you, you're a fool. All this other, like, it's just crazy. It's gotten ridiculous.
I mean, everybody deals with it, and that's on the Facebook side. So
yeah,
if you guys,
if you send me a video, I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah. So if something comes through from one of you that we obviously see and hear on a regular basis,
or that we know, yes,
or that we know, we're gonna respond and interact with that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The biggest thing was like new people trying to come in. Yeah. Is we tried, because everybody sees it. Everybody that's on Facebook knows there's hackers. Your account goes crazy. So, and then also on our About page through here is an email. You can always send us an email, and we can respond that way.
Yeah, and we really do try. And
so enough of that shenanigans.
Yeah.
We don't need no Debbie Downer stuff. So let's say hi to the Ivy Family Factotum crew.
Hi, Ivies.
They got a whole gang of people going on over there now.
Yeah, they do. They got like a whole compound going
Nancy and Gladys, and then they brought in Mom and Dad.
We have a whole compound going on here too.
Right, and so we're just glad that y'all could make it in, and we're glad that Anson's feeling better. He had some issues.
I get you.
Early in the week,
get you because it was a tooth issue, and
so Cuddly Texan said a hole in your lip. I think Jan passed out when she saw you waist wide. And then somebody else had said, yeah. Oh, Dig in Alaska said, I think Tara needs a sippy cup for a wine.
I do need.
We may have to do that. We know Jan is already on a restriction of that, so Tara is about to have to be put on.
I don't even know how I did it. I've only had
that'll
two
be
glasses.
like 2 weeks in a row, y'all. Like she did it the other night too.
Did I?
She spilled wine up. Luckily, it didn't get anything important, but it was up on a spot that.
It happens. So mail call. We got our very first Christmas card today. We stopped and checked our post office backs, but want to thank Country Road Cure for sending our first Christmas card. Super excited about that. And Roxanne and Anthony, we love you guys to death. So appreciate our friendship and super excited. And we are going to be getting our Christmas cards out amongst our many other things. So if you have a P.O. box on your, hi Charlie, on your YouTube account, that's how I'm going to find y'all. If not, then send it to our email address, and I will do my best to get a Christmas card out for you. He's testing the waters. You see his paw?
He is. He's funny because he's got to the point now that not so much with her, but if I sit down at the table at the laptop where we're at now, and especially if I have the webcam
so beautiful,
on,
though. I mean, look at
he
him.
thinks that he needs to be a neck scarf, and that the only reason everybody is on here right now is to watch Charlie. And see what he's doing. So
yeah, we actually bought him a. He has this thing where he loves to jump up on the bathroom vanity because he thinks you're going to turn and I'm just to blame because I would turn the water on for him so he could lap up the water coming out of the faucet. So we got on Amazon and we ordered a water fountain cat waterer. Callie's scared of it. She won't drink out of it, but Charlie loves it, but he still wants his fountain, or he still wants his faucet.
Yeah, I don't. So gotta say, hold on, I just had it, and then
for a baby. Yeah, he is.
I don't know if we said hi to Dale and Nana at 9 Acre Family Farm.
Hi guys.
I know they were in here, but
yeah,
we got jaw jacking, and yep. Cuddly Texan said I just posted a short of my cat doing the same. Yeah. Yep. Bill says Charlie bit my finger. Yeah, he.
Sure.
This is the thing. Like you see, I have to reach over here to pet him because
he's
Lynn the Okie made it in. Hello. Lynn. And I did see Tony Kettle Kitchen. That's I knew there was somebody else popped in. I want to say hi, Tony. Well,
yep.
Glad you made it in.
Yeah, so I know I've had some comments and some questions on how Jackson's doing. Jackson is doing really, really good. We miss him terribly. He is still back in Arizona. That's where his mom's at. And so he is right now, he's like, it was 60. I was just messaging with him before we come on our live. He's like, it's 60 degrees in Arizona and I'm cold. So, but Jackson's doing great. He has, I think, 6 more puppies to sell out of his puppies. And he's looking at coming back because he wants to get his trailer and his hot rod stuff going. Or no, hot rod, not hot rod. Is he there?
Hot shot.
Oh, hot shot. Hi, Tasha. And so, but Jackson's doing great. He said to say hi to everybody. He misses everybody and he misses us. And we miss Jackson too. So we cannot wait for him to come back here and do more stuff for his homestead as well.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
There's Brian, the Vineyard Farmhouse, and yes, I am the cat scratcher. That's typically for our live, I lock him up. But if I get on with somebody else, and somebody else's live or come up on a panel or something, normally I've got cat hair going up my nose, and this is kind of Charlie's position. Charlie. Yep. So.
Unless it's like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and then he's waking me up. He's just like right on my face, and he's, Mom, wake up. Yeah, ridiculous.
Yeah, they are. I know Callie the other night. I don't know what she was doing, but I woke up in the middle of the night because she jumped off the. We're in the RV, and so you got these valances here. Well, up in the bedroom, there's a space above them, and the cats can get on them. And she just full off the top ropes right onto my chest, and it woke me up out of a sleep. So
yeah, it's no wonder I don't get much sleep. But
all right, I'm seeing everybody's messages. Yeah. Fellas, I'll message you after this. Obviously, I'm a little occupied. So yeah, Charlie wants his premiere. Oh, Charlie he does whatever he wants.
His attention, period. So I know we've been working really, really hard on the tiny house, and that's kind of been all of our content. But there's been some other things happening on the homestead that we're really, really excited about. Janet had babies, our bunny. So, and unfortunately, Janet had bunnies, but she didn't pull hair. And it was a cold snap, and we lost those babies. But Chrissy, she's being a good mama, and we have babies out of Chrissy. So we're excited to have another batch of bunnies. Very excited about that.
Yeah, we don't even know the count because it's still been pretty cool. So I know they're alive and they're doing well, and she's in there taking care of them because I'll uncover them just a little bit, make sure they're in there. I don't even have an exact count yet. I mean, we lost 8 with the first one. I know that because they were there, and it's almost like she didn't even try. So we're on the fence as to whether we're gonna try her again or not.
I need to research how soon I can rebreed her. Because clearly she can carry. So we'll definitely...
well, we know we can rebreed her right away, but it's one of those that...
I think there's a waiting period.
She didn't do really well on the last...
Yeah. She ate more of the hay than bedded with it that we put in there. The chickens are all doing good. We're good there.
That might be...
one of the things that we did tonight...
said DD5 needs a new female.
Oh. Well, we'll have to look
I have to reach out to Mike and see
what we have.
Probably hook him up. There's Radio Jonesy.
Hey, Jonesy.
He said, it's so hot here. I'm going for lunchtime swim. First day of the summer. Yeah. Oh, rub it in, Jonesy. Rub it in.
Yeah. So, as far as the greenhouse goes, I don't know if my lettuce sustained the frost that we had the other day. We've been focused so hard on getting the tiny house done that I've not really done any gardening. I really haven't.
Yeah.
And
we've talked about it before. Gardening is so labor intensive. I mean, eventually we'll have it to a very simple system that'll be more or less plug and play. Plant it, forget it, come back when it's ready to harvest type deal. But I know it sounded good, right? It sounds good on paper, y'all.
Yeah, no.
But for us right now, and it's not a priority. I mean, we did what we needed to over the summer. We have a ton of food preserved. We had big plans, and we may, I think
still do it once we get into the tiny house. But then, as soon as we get in the tiny house, our focus turns to the YouTube studio.
Right.
And so, not all will be lost on the build, because once we're in the tiny house, we'll be cracking it to get the YouTube studio done. So
Ginger says, is that a faux minx wrap you have? No, there's nothing faux about it. It's just a real cat wrap.
Charlie plays fetch. Charlie is he's a dog.
There's O'Rourke's Littlefield. We might know
guys. We might know them. Yeah.
And there was something else. So I see people commenting too. So yeah, Michigan Life above the 45th parallel, guys. They just got their first stage of monetization,
Yep.
and they're really super close to the second step. So
yeah. And it's awesome that they're doing it, like they're not on their property full time. And we'd actually considered starting a YouTube channel before we even moved to Arkansas. And so kudos to them for like starting it early and getting the groundwork done. Like that's awesome. I'm so proud of those guys. And they're super cool people too.
And I did see Knucklehead's Homestead made it in.
Hi guys.
And said, time to call me, Pops. Have a great night and keep on keeping on.
Keep on keeping on.
And
Charlie, you're ridiculous.
So Melinda Dobson said, was she a first-time mom? No. She had, they both had a litter right after we had gotten them, and they both did really, really well. We bred them at the last minute of knowing that the kits would be born in the heat. And so she did really well with that one. It just seems the second round was a little hazy. So I don't know. We may give her one more chance.
I'll give her another chance because she ate so much hay that I don't know if she had enough, but like she didn't pull hair. Oh, hi there, guys.
We got Mel and Gary, Simple Life.
Yeah, hello.
Talk about having another compound going on over there.
Yep.
We love the family over there, and
absolutely
said it's okay to have plans and change them as needed. We change our plans.
That's
almost
so important.
Momentarily, and I think that's part of building your homestead. Like I think it's different if you buy land that's already predetermined as to there's barns here, there's this. But when you're building from scratch, and I know Mel and Gary are going through it a lot over there, was, they're starting from scratch and they've got what they wanted and what their ideas were, and then, well, we need to change here, we need to change there, and
we're constantly changing.
And it is, and you have to be, and I think that's the only way. People ask us, I think, quite a bit is, how do you do that lifestyle? How do you homestead? How do you just move to raw land? And one, you have to be super flexible, and you have to be able
flexibility is huge.
You have to be able to kind of move on the fly and be okay with changes, and you have to have the ability to alter what you may think are solid plans to not so solid, or like our intentions. Honestly, everything that we've done up to this point has been kind of off kilter because we were going to buy land, cut the trees down, build a log cabin from our own trees, and go with that. And now we're building a tiny house that used to be a 12
but it doesn't mean
shed.
that we're not going to have the log cabin, because that's what Walden will be. I know for those that have been here with us for a long time, Walden will be our full-on log cabin down by the creek. You want an idea about what we're going to be building? Check out the Bearded Carpenter, Paul. He is amazing. He's a good friend of ours. And that is what we're going to be building down by the creek. And so once we're done with the tiny house, then we jump into the YouTube studio, then we jump into the barn, and then we'll jump into Walden.
And that's actually what Mel's saying here, is it drives people crazy sometimes going back and forth, but you have to, and
it does. You're so right, Mel.
For us, and White Rock Nation being out here watching us, right? You guys are dedicated. You're watching all our videos, and what we're going on is, that we're squirrel moments at the max, and that's why we have so many multiple projects going on, because one, we get tired of one thing for so long, and then we have to bounce to something else,
and we thrive on that.
And really, it's based on the day. So there's some days that you can work outside, and so we'll do an outside project, and we save indoor projects for not so nice weather days. And So we kind of keep it on the toes, but
flexibility.
That's the great thing about our channel of what we're doing and what the content that we're putting out is. It's our real life. There's no script.
You're getting what you're getting.
We don't have Hollywood directors here doing anything for us, and we wouldn't want them.
Although Steven Spielberg, if you want to bop on over.
Nope, I'm going to send him walking because he's going to be too bossy. He's going to tell me how I have to do it. I got one boss that already cracks enough whip.
Oh, whatever.
So Hollywood comes knocking on the door, they're going to walk away empty-handed. We're going to Oliver Anthony them and just send them out the door. See ya.
But flexibility is huge.
Yes.
And not only
Anson
that,
said it, Semper Gumby, as they always say. Semper Gumby, yes. Always flexible.
And I think it's important for, all the subscribers as well as the White Rock Nation and everyone out there that, we're exploring our lives, and you just get to you get to see it as we're exploring it. We don't have a script. We don't have we have a plan, but it's deviation from the plan.
It's very fluid.
Yeah. And so
everything's in pencil. You know why you pencil things in?
Yeah.
So you can erase it and change it and put something else on there.
You're seeing our lives as we live it. And I think that's the beauty of YouTube, is accepting us not only when we're popping nails, but also when we're just living life. And I love that about this genre is, it may not be for everybody, but it's for everybody that we're doing.
PMB wants to know, do we have a video showing the creek area? There are a couple videos early on that we have of the creek area. Mm-hmm. We need to get back down there, but the house is kind of taking priority for us right now.
Yeah, we're
trying to clear a path because, guys, getting to the creek is really not that bad. It's all downhill, literally downhill. It's great. And then you're down at the creek, you're having a great time, and then you're like, crap, I have to walk back up that.
Yeah.
And it's, I don't know, one of these days I'm going to measure the elevation because I can track it on my hunting app. And I'm going to see what the elevation changes. It's probably not as much as my brain says it is.
It's not.
But your body feels it coming back up.
It does. It does feel it. But one thing I'm really, really excited about, and I need to go back and check our channel is almost a year old, y'all. Almost.
I think it's right at, actually.
Yeah. It's got to be right at.
I think I seen something the other day. It said it was like a 1 year.
Yeah. And so I need to find out when we actually moved to the property. I can't remember the exact date, but how cool would it be if we were able to premiere or, showcase our move into the tiny house on that 1 year anniversary? Like I need to do some math and figure that out, but we got to be close. We have to be close. We have to be close.
So T McD hit it on the head. Homesteaders. Professionals at moving all their supplies around 3 times before using them. LOL. I used to hope. Yes.
That is so true.
That's. I wish it was only 3. But you're guaranteed at least 3 moves of something before you have to use it.
Yeah, and we'll get comments on some of our work or different things that we do, and I have to remind people that, we're not professionals. Like, I'm a nurse and he's a retired Marine, and we're building our own home on our own. So it's kind of almost if we can do it, you can do it too. But it's also, we're doing the best we can.
Well, we're just doing it the way that we know how to do it.
Yeah.
And, there's times we'll go research and figure out, hey, I'm not sure exactly on this.
YouTube's a great resource.
It is. So, and Johnny had put on here Gillen Farms, the well drilling, electrical easements, all that, because we had nothing on it. Getting to it. And yes, so Johnny and Christine over at Gillen Farms, same deal, where their house resides right now. That was a patch of trees in forest when they bought it. And had to do the entire process. I mean, we got a little bit of a jump start on our place because the tiny house started out as a 12 by 12 shed that was already here.
A little shed.
We had power at the property already. We just had to upgrade it, and the well was already drilled. So
way to make it work. But
the only thing that we have to do, and it's not a huge rush because we have, we plan on composting right now. is at some point we do want to go with a septic system.
Yeah, but we know it's going to be high because of our perk. So that's something that will be in the future. The gray water reuse filter system, I'm working on that. I know Kirsten, one of our daughters, she is a environmental engineer. So I've asked her to kind of work on a gray water reuse system and kind of give us some pointers and tips and stuff so that, I am very cognitive of the fact that anything we do up here on the top of the ridge affects our creek at the bottom of the ridge. So I'm very cognitive of that. And so I'm not liking the soaps. I'm not liking anything. So I want to make sure we're being responsible with our gray water.
And we might have some answers sooner than later on that.
Yeah.
That's the nice thing. We're not quite spilling beans.
Daryl, what'd you do?
So now your daddy says, I'll buy this round of drinks. The next round is on Zilla. Thank you, Daryl.
Got you. Thank you, Daryl. Goofy.
And
I'm ready to do that in person.
And I did see that they were done. So Keith building with Keith and Mickey, neighbors of ours.
Yep.
Mickey was in earlier, and I did see Keith popped in on the building with awesome. Keith. And I don't know if we said hi to Jeannie Lipsky yet.
Hi, Jeannie.
And there's Jinky V.
Hello.
Flexibility is refreshing.
Yes, it has to be.
And let's see.
Oliver Anthony.
Oh, yes, already. Yeah, with the Oliver. Yeah,
Elon Musk.
That was a big point, and I know we don't. Obviously, we're not going to get political or anything like that on this channel. Like that's, you all have your own opinions, but there was one of our big reasons of moving to Arkansas is I don't have somebody breathing down my neck to tell me what I can and can't do with my own property. Right. I am a firm believer that I bought and paid for this with my own hard-earned money. We want to do what we want to do and how we want to do it. And that was the agreement that her and I had when we bought our house up in Michigan and we flipped it. Was the whole point was we're buying this as a flip so that we can move to somewhere that somebody can't tell us what we're going to do, because that was our money. Like that's our money. It's our time, our energy, effort, all that stuff going into the land, and to have somebody else tell me what color house because I can only have a certain type of fence, or I can now.
I experienced that in Ohio. I had shortly after 9/11, like I started my Ohio homestead. It's been like almost 15 years ago. And I had huge plans. I had researched straw bale homes. I wanted to build my home out of straw bales. I wanted a gray water reuse. I had engineered stamp plans from California, which is very strict. I had all of these things I wanted to do on my Ohio homestead. It went through the entire mortgage process, closed at the bank, the whole shebang. I go to pull my permits to actually build my homestead, and they're like, oh, wait, you can't use composting toilets. They're illegal in the state of Ohio unless you have a septic system. What? That doesn't make any sense. Well, you can't gray water reuse. We've not approved the California plans. What? Oh, you can't have a cistern or any rainwater collection because that's illegal in the state of Ohio unless you have a well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy. And so I did the best that I could with what I had in Ohio, but definitely where we're at right now, we have the freedom to explore some of those alternative, I don't know what you call it, just stuff. Yeah. Like we want to be responsible about it, and we are very responsible about it.
We are. We're not just willy-nilly letting sewage run all over the hillside and do that kind of stuff. And that's why we've been a little slow with some of our systems and developing is, we love the land. It's our land. We're getting our water from the ground.
Yep.
We're providing our animals, our gardens, it's all of that. So Jeannie Lipsky says that is the beauty of it, Tara. Love watching y'all. Doesn't matter whether it's working on a house or garden or helping others. It's the kind of people you are.
Aw,
and thank you, Jeannie. That's
and
that is us.
Compliment. It
so
really is.
Jerry over at Butler Family Farm says, "Wait until you get to my age. It takes 2 times to get back up."
We're already there. The difference between when I started.
Well, we're not at his age. We got a lot of catching up to do, but like I got to get it done now while we're young enough.
You know, the difference between when I built my homestead in Ohio versus this, it's crazy how much 15 years makes in your body and in your pain and all that. Yeah.
Got to say hi to Biddy Boo Brown. Thank you for coming in. All right.
Hi, Biddy Boo.
All right. Gabby, what does Gabby say? Well, I need to break out the dancing outfit and get some lights and tables, and Dad will be all set.
Oh, she's talking about.
Oh, we're not gonna go there.
Yeah, we are gonna go there.
We're not going there. All right, moving on.
We're going there. We got just enough time.
I think I missed some comments from Gabby. Gabby,
when we were back in Ohio,
what are you doing to me, Gabby?
Yeah. So I was the vice president of the Eagles Auxiliary.
I'm out, guys.
I was really involved in the Eagles, right? And we had the American Heart Association that we've donated to every year, correct? And
hi, Don R.
The men would always challenge the women's auxiliary as to who could raise the most funds, right? So the women's auxiliary, we actually we put out a American Heart Fund pageant, and our men had to dress up in drag and raise money for the American Heart Association. And my handsome man here, that's what Gabby's talking about. You were Dixieland Delight. Is that? Ooh, yes. Hello, Paul. He was Dixie Delight, I think, or something like that. I got him a jean skirt. I made he was all decked out. Had the wig, the lipstick. He got second place, y'all, in a beauty pageant for.
I think it was rigged. I should have won.
He should have won, but yeah, he definitely worked it, and he raised a lot of money for the American Heart Association. It was great. I should put some pictures.
No, of that on you shouldn't.
On the community page. That would be so awesome.
My Lanta.
He was a handsome Dixie Delight.
You know, there's just some things that you're glad didn't happen, and then your kids show up and record it all.
Yeah. So. Thanks, Gabby. Thanks for bringing that up. Are there any? Oh, we have like 2 minutes to go. So we are a part of the Homestead Hangout group, and we start off our night with Gillum Farms at 5, and then us at 6. And then we have Not for Nothing Homestead with Ginger and Joe at 7. And then we go to 9 Acre Family Farm with Dale and Lisa. And so our Thursday nights are the bomb, y'all. I am so happy that y'all come and visit with us. It's a fun night. It's my Saturday.
Hi, JB.
Yeah. Hi,
JB.
JB
popped in.
Yes.
And there's Sweetwater's Adventures.
Hello. Yeah. So definitely once you guys leave here.
Gabby still has videos. I figured those would have been deleted.
They're awesome videos. They are. My handsome man danced on a table, y'all, in a mini skirt.
Oh, get out of here. I'm about to shove you out of this chair, lady.
It was for a good cause. It was a good cause, y'all.
Yeah. So when we leave from here, guys, you definitely go over to see Joey and Ginger and Not for Nothing Homestead.
Yep.
And we're blessed, guys. Thursday. We drive and we're doing all the things that we're doing, and at the end of the day, we look at each other and we're like, "This is crazy." It's just crazy that you all are enjoying it. I mean, it's just us recording
our lives.
Let me skip
it's
that.
Just us.
And it's just us doing, and so you don't really think about it. And then it kind of hits you, and it's just like, wow, this is such a blessing that we get to, not
share
be selfish and only us know what's going on with our life. So we get to share it with all of you. And we appreciate all the comments and, sharing out the videos
we do.
and doing
Very
all those
so.
that, It's amazing. And so Building with Keith says, yeah, have a great night. I hope stay dry. Well,
Yeah.
as long as you're
We're
inside,
already
you're
wet.
dry.
Yeah. But
So
we want to thank you guys.
yes,
Because I do try to answer every single comment, every single reply, because I feel it's important. You know, if y'all are taking time out to watch our videos and comment, you deserve for us to comment back personally. And so I do.
I
Take
got
a lot
one
of time.
pronoun, Biddy Boo, and it's him. Oh, I don't even pronoun it. Oh my gosh, we started a thing.
Oh, here we go.
I love you, Biddy Boo.
I will post something on the community page, y'all, because it's awesome. He was such a handsome Dixie
It was
Delight.
a fundraiser, y'all. Just so you know, I was raising money for the Heart Fund. Yeah, all right, so
we actually beat the
enough
men.
of that shenanigans. You should be over watching Ginger and Joey. We're at our hour mark.
Yeah,
it's 7:01.
Thank you guys so much.
What? Why are you still here, guys? We love you. Go love Raid. Not for nothing. Go on. Go on and get on out of here.
Bye, guys.